right, welcome back to Intimate Connection. All right, so far we've looked at the definition of intimacy, and we've also looked at the various types of it. And we've also looked at the various stages of a typical relationship. Now let's microscope in and let's look deeper into where we normally come unstuck. What are our typical perceptions that always let us down? And one of the big ones I refer to as this flawed premise. We have this flawed premise regarding love, regarding relationships. And it kind of boils down to our own sense of worth. We have this unworthiness issue that we're just not enough, or we're not worthy, we're not enough, and that we are searching for this, to meet this somebody, something that is going to complete us. So then that now puts us in a position of us seeking a partner that we then want to dump all that responsibility on, of filling our voids. We then make it their task to make us feel enough, to make us feel complete, to make us feel worthy. So instead of finding a partner to celebrate with, we seek a partner to try and fix us, or to make us feel comfortable in our incompleteness. And that'll never ever happen, because that void is unfillable. Because that premise is so inset, no matter how much evidence they give us of our completeness, of our lovableness, we're always going to want more. That little fix that we get is always temporary, and we're always wanting more. So we become attached to those. So then that love becomes more of an attachment than it actually becomes a bond. And when our partner ultimately fails to meet our expectations, we then end up trying to extract it from them, or we end up resenting them, and then it builds up to conflict. We then break up with them, hate them, send them packing. And then the cycle begins again. We will meet somebody, everything will be happy in the cocaine phase until it wears off again, until we then have to extract the energy to try and make us feel good about ourselves, when it is us needing to feel good about ourselves in the very beginning. We're all familiar with the saying, you need to love yourself before you can love another. Now we're beginning to understand why. So now, unfortunately, with this flawed premise, then what happens is this love and infatuation then basically rolls over into this transactional kind of love and a power play competition. We often will say, I love you if such and such and such and such. So the love is then dependent on conditions that our partner needs to fulfill for us. And I just want you to know that it's not entirely our fault that we kind of feel this way. It's basically the media and movies, Hollywood, that displays this kind of romantic love to us. And we've been seeing this, and we've been classically conditioned that, this is what it is. This is how beautiful it is. The music plays, the bells ring, and the whistles blow, and we all think that, wow, this must be pretty much what it is all about, and how wonderful it is that somebody is so dependent on you and you're dependent on them, and we figure that out as being love, where actually it's a little bit deeper than that.
The Big Cigar.